Salute, salute, salute. Y'all already know. Bang from Banging Aces, live and direct sport commentary. And just gonna brain scan right now. And y'all, my witnesses to the brain scan. I've just been thinking, what could be going on? I'm not thinking about the now, the present. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about the present in a way where how does it affect the future? So if we're GMs and we're thinking about the future, and depends on the team that we're thinking about. But as a fan, I got multiple teams with KD on the rise to go to being rumored to go to multiple teams. I scout multiple teams, right? So the team that we're gonna stop on today is the Utah Jazz, right? The Utah Jazz. Now, Wendy had a moment where he's the one who brings the attention to the Utah Jazz. Danny Ainge makes a trade. Trades Rudy Gobert up out of there, right? To the Timberwolves. And he's trying to pry Edwards away, but they won't come up off of Edwards. So the Timberwolves puts a package together so they don't have to come up off of Edwards, and they offer extra draft pieces to Danny Ainge. So in offering the extra draft pieces, I realized something. Danny Ainge got a slew of players back, right? A lot of talent. Last year's number one. Next year's number one. The year after. Like, he got a lot of people over there. He got 3-4 players and 3-4 draft picks, which is insane. It's a boatload. But it was a smart trade for Timberwolves because what they just did was raise the market. Because if Rudy Gobert, the defensive champion, number one defensive player, one of the top defensive player in the game, could get that kind of boatload, then what would KD get, right? So, I was thinking, Utah could make a play for KD, but would that be a place that KD want to go play? Not right now. Not with that team. It's a bunch of young guys. Got a lot of mistakes to make. KD don't got time for that, right? But if they're clearing the cap to do a Boston-like thing over there in Utah, let me remind you that that's Danny Ainge over there, okay? And one of the team owners over there is D-Wade. D-Wade. Yeah, that D-Wade. Miami Heat D-Wade. LeBron brother D-Wade. Yeah. And this year, D-Wade's son was signed by the Utah Jazz and played in the G League, which was, I believe he's still eligible for draft, right? If he played in the G League, right? So, next year, I believe, is the first year of the high school player. I believe so. It might be the year after, but still, though. Next year is the first year of the high school player draft, right? So Danny Ainge is a very smart man. Even if it's the year after, he already got their draft picks for that. You understand what I'm saying? And I think so is Leon Rose. Salute to Leon Rose. That's why I don't really want him to give away too much. He built a solid team right now. I think it's maybe a playoff contention team. It's not a championship team until you get a superstar player. So we get a chance to get a superstar player and Donovan Mitchell, and we don't do it. So I was just thinking about that. We don't have to do it because they may want you to, Danny Ainge be trying to rape people. As you see what he got for Rudy Gobert, imagine what he's asking for Donovan Mitchell, right? So getting the extra draft picks. Who's due to come out next year? Okay? Who's due? The Lakers don't renaissance Shaq Jr. and Pippen Jr., right? Who's due to come out next year? Little Bronny, right? Little Bronny's supposed to come out next year. And LeBron said he gonna go to the team that drafted his son. He's on his last year of the contract, right? So since he is on the last year on the contract, it would make sense to me that he has an open palette to go wherever he wants to end his career, right? Which will be his 21st career. He already said he's trying to own a team and got that moving in the works, right? So I'm just asking, pondering. Could it be the plan to tank for the Utah with a bunch of young players, getting them ready, developing them for next year? Could that be the plan? Could that be the actual plan? D-Wade, you are so smart. You think you slick, but you so smart. Danny Ainge, you so smart. So I expect them to give up Donovan Mitchell at some point. We'll see who gets him. I think that's gonna wait to see where Durant goes, and because it might be Donovan Mitchell, Durant, and Jimmy Butler in Miami. Ooh, that would be crazy, right? If it's like that, then